let's say you're in the market for a crossover SUV that you want to buy in the Kenyan market, and you're having a hard time on choosing which SUV to buy. Now, I want to give you a breakdown of the 4 popular crossover SUVs that are available in the Kenyan market, their engine sizes, what they are good in, what are some of the cons, what are some of the advantages that you get out of those 4 SUVs. Now, I'm talking about Mazda CX-5, which is slowly becoming very popular in the Kenyan market. And thanks to its spirited driving and the tech that you get, and also the practicality of the interior, that makes a Mazda CX-5 a car that you can buy in the Kenyan market. Another beautiful car that won't be going out of the market anytime soon is a Toyota Harrier. Toyota Harrier is a luxury crossover SUV from Japan, in simple words, because Toyota Harrier is always luxurious. Okay, so Toyota Harrier balances between fuel economy and luxury. Okay, Toyota Harrier inakupatia only 2 engine options. You get a 2000cc petrol, another 2.5 liter 2000cc or 2500cc hybrid, which is very good. In other markets unapata 2000cc turbo, which in the Kenyan market we get a few. So Toyota Harrier ni gari mzuri sana, pay attention. It's one of the best selling cars in the Kenyan market. Another car, Toyota RAV4. Toyota RAV4 is a top seller in the US in the crossover SUV segment, but here in the Kenyan market watu wanaogopa because of fuel economy. But people don't realize that Toyota RAV4 pia iko na 2000cc. Okay, so Toyota RAV4 ni gari mzuri sana, especially for those of you who want off-road adventures. Toyota RAV4 is perfectly built for that. So Toyota RAV4 iko kwa hesabu. Another beautiful car that you won't miss is a Subaru Forester. Subaru Forester has been there. We've seen Subaru Foresters SJ5, hizo zingine zote zimekuwa. Subaru Forester zimekuwa small body hadi sasa hivi this wide body Subaru Forester. They are very good, very practical, and they are among the safest cars that you can buy in the Kenyan market. Okay, one car, another car yenye ningeweka hapa is Honda CR-V, but Honda CR-V kidogo nowadays inatupiga chenga because of the price. Another car that should be in this list is a Nissan X-Trail. Nissan X-Trail iko, lakini because of some of the issues that you get in an X-Trail sitaiongeza kwa hesabu. Mimi nataka kupatia hesabu ya gari yenye najua ukipeleka utakuwa na mashida nyingi, sawa? Now we'll start with, do we start with the Mazda CX-5 or should we start with a Toyota Harrier? Because I love Mazdas, I'll always start with a Mazda CX-5. Now from 2017, we got an upgrade. You got this new look for Mazda CX-5. You get full LED headlights, a beautiful grille like that, fog lights for the Mazda diesel, some nice beautiful alloys, good ground clearance for the SUV, no problem about that. And for the higher trims in the Mazda CX-5, especially diesel, you get full leather interior. You got Bose sound system, which actually I think it sounds much better than a JBL audio system, but we don't know. Yeah, I would say that is up for debate. Mazda CX-5 inakupatia 3 engine options to choose from. You have 2000cc naturally aspirated 4-cylinder petrol. You have another 2.5 liter petrol, which has 2 options. You get turbo or you get the naturally aspirated one, and you get a 2.2 liter turbo diesel, which is very agile and fun to drive. Now, kama unataka Mazda CX-5 ya 2000cc petrol, that is the most basic of them all. You don't get so many features. You get fabric interior, adaptive cruise control iko pale but not adaptive. At times you miss the fog lights. Alloys inakuja but unaweza pata the basic ones, but you don't get the most refined interior of all the Mazda CX-5. And also at the same time, that is the cheapest of the Mazda CX-5. Utapata na around 3.2 million shillings, and for the higher trims utapata na around 3.4 million shillings. If you want the diesel one, the diesel one has so many features. Inakuja full LED headlights, a number of sensors, front facing camera, fog lights pale, some nice looking alloys, large tires, leather seats which are heated and cooled. You get brown leather interior, you get black interior, all those colors that you might be looking for. Inakuja pia na Bose sound system, and at the same time unapata a sunroof. Okay, so if you want a car that is fully loaded with all those features, you can always go for Mazda CX-5 diesel. Hiyo kidogo is more refined and it looks even more beautiful. But there is a catch for the diesel one. The diesel one, you have to be very, very careful with the DPF, especially the diesel particulate filter. If you want a car that will be driving maybe in the evening or in the morning when going to work, alafu unaipark, please forget about the diesel. But if you are a spirited driver, you love fast driving, you love overtaking cars on the highway, whether it's on a hilly space or just moving down the road, ama unataka gari yenye iko punchy and very responsive, na yani mtu wa daily drive, unatoka hapo uende Kisumu usijui wapi wapi na wapi, chukua diesel, you'll enjoy driving that car. And another good thing about a diesel is that it has excellent fuel economy, especially the 2.2 liter utapata up to 16, 17, 18 kilometers per liter. Okay, thanks to the Sky Active D technology, which improves on power and at the same time it saves you fuel. Sawa. Mazda CX-5 on average asking price inaanzia 2.9 million shillings na inaenda all the way to 3.5 3.6 million shillings if you opt for a high trim Mazda CX-5. Okay, now tusonge kidogo. The chief competitor to that car as of now is a Toyota Harrier. Toyota Harrier is more refined. Always all the Toyota Harriers, you won't miss leather in the interior, refined interior, beautiful quality. In terms of the exterior, you get full LED headlights, projector headlights, daytime running lights, a number of sensors. You won't miss fog lights and all that. You won't miss sensors. Maybe a front camera may be missing for the entry levels. Alloy wheels standard was iko fiti. Some things zenye inaweza kuwa iko missing maybe kama sunroof, tailgate unaweza pata si electric, memory seats maybe unaweza pata for the higher trims. For the lower trims you'll miss memory seats. Something that is usually missing in most of the Toyota Harriers is the JBL sound system. For the higher trim inakuja na JBL audio system, but for the entry level you get the basic infotainment system. Now Toyota Harrier is very straightforward. First of all, it is a luxury crossover SUV, so most of the features that you're looking for in an SUV itakuja in a Toyota Harrier. By itself it looks more premium. I love it. From the back you get these full LED headlights, unapata a number of sensors there for added safety, unapata hii spoiler iko fiti, and then I love how black it is. You get an aerial fin over there, chrome finishing on the lower side of the window panes. You also have a lot of chrome on the door handles. You get a bit of chrome on the sides for added for aesthetic value. And some of the Toyota Harriers unapata imewekwa modelista body kit, which is absolutely amazing. Sawa, so kama unataka gari yenye it suits, ama wewe ni ule mse unapenda more of luxury than performance and all that, go for a Toyota Harrier. Toyota Harrier is a lazy vehicle because it is more concerned on luxury than performance. Sawa, so you get 2000cc petrol, you can get a 2000cc petrol turbo, and you have a 2.5 liter hybrid if you are concerned more on fuel economy. Toyota Harrier prices are always from 3.6 million shillings for the entry level to 4.3 million shillings for the top trim. And if you want the latest version of the Toyota Harrier, the entry level unapata na 5 million shillings, the highest trim unapata na 7 million shillings. So in short, what I'd say, if you want full absolute luxury, go for a Toyota Harrier in all these three cars that I'm talking about. Okay, let us talk about Toyota RAV4. Now, Toyota RAV4 is a very good vehicle, especially if you know exactly what you are looking for. Okay, first thing that you'll see, Toyota RAV4 has this rugged look. As you can see, it looks more blocky. A nice grille over there. The angle of attack is quite good, so that if you're going to the off-road, Toyota RAV4 does that perfectly. As you can see, the fog lights are moved away from the lower side of the car. It's placed somewhere a bit higher, and of course you have this plastic cladding, plastic front bumper, so that if you are going to the off-road and you damage it, it is easy to replace the plastic. So you get some nice large tires, 18-19 inch depending on the quality that you want, and you have these beautiful alloys over there. On the lower side of the car you get this plastic cladding, so that if you damage it, this part will take more of the damage and not the body of the car. From the back side looks good. I love the new look on the back. You have these small what do you call it, spoiler with brake light on it, aerial fin on top. You get this minimalistic designed roof rails, chrome finish on the top parts of the window panes, no chrome on the doors, no chrome on the underbody, and from the back side everything is okay. You get these LED headlights, but you get bulb technology on the reverse and turn signals of this car here. You have rear facing camera. For the higher trims you get electric tailgate. For the entry level unapata the manual tailgate. Sawa, as you can see from here, the angle of departure is quite good. Kama unataka kwenda off-road, this car is perfect for you. And if you get the right spec, especially if you go for the RAV4 Adventure, off-roading is perfect, and go for a RAV4 all-wheel drive. That car will perform exceptionally well. Now, kama unataka gari kazuri ya kuendesha hapa na pale and you are concerned more on fuel economy, always take a 2000cc Toyota RAV4, which doesn't come with so many features. Ni gari kazuri, it's very spacious. Toyota RAV4 is a spacious car, especially in the tailgate. Kama unataka gari niko spacious hapo kwa boot, Toyota RAV4 is excellent. Another thing about a RAV4 is that the reliability is way out of this world. Toyota RAV4 is among the most reliable cars that you can take anywhere in the Kenyan market, and also it is very very practical, and the resale value always imebaki huko juu, and ununue RAV4 side imetumika, the price will always still be up sawa. So out of all these vehicles, Toyota RAV4 ndio bei yake iko juu, kama hiyo unaona inaanzia around 4.9 million shillings. For the highest trim utapata hata na 5.5 million shillings. So Toyota RAV4 unapata 2000cc naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. You get a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated also, and you get a 2.5 liter hybrid. So you have 3 engine options to choose in a RAV4. Ingekuwa mimi, I would go for a RAV4, but if you want more of luxury, go for Toyota Harrier. Toyota RAV4 is more practical, it's more rugged, and naweza sema kidogo ni SUV ya heavy duty, and it's an all-round vehicle. Naweza tumia for all those things, but personally a fully loaded Toyota RAV4 naweza ichukua. The last car on this assignment is Subaru Forester. Subaru Forester has been in the Kenyan market for so long. The only trim that has been picked out is the Subaru Forester XT, that is the turbocharged RAV4. Forester, because of reliability issues, the turbo ilikuwa inaleta mashida nyingi. So Subaru decided, let us kick out the XT and bring in a hybrid engine. So from 2018 you have Forester E-Boxer, that is a hybrid Subaru Forester, which is good. Now you have 3 trims also. You have Subaru Forester Plain inakuja na 2500cc. You get another option inakuja na 2000cc, and you have Subaru Forester E-Boxer 2000cc 4-cylinder hybrid, which is a very good vehicle. Now I love the upgrades. Right now it looks good. Inaka a bit wider, it's a bit higher also. You get these new LED headlights. You have this projector adaptive headlight system. Daytime running lights ziko fiti. Inakuja na daytime running lights hapo chini, na pia inakuja na fog lights. You have a new grille with a lot of chrome. The front bumper also is okay. I think inaka more of kama hiyo ya RAV4, so that in case you hit anything, it's easy to replace. On the sides, I love the plastic cladding all around the vehicle. Plastic cladding is something very good. This thing will protect your car from the elements, be it be rocks that are flying around. Maybe your car is coming in contact with other cars. These are the first parts that will always take the damage. So gari kama hizi ziko fiti, and one thing that I love about a Subaru Forester is that it is very very spacious. If you want an SUV that is way spacious than Toyota RAV4, is a Subaru Forester. Front row, second row, and the boot section, it's very spacious. I love the quality, even though out of all these 3 cars, it is Subaru Forester ndio hawatumii leather sana. Ukiangalia their seats wanatumia synthetic leather, and most of the time it's half leather. Kupata ile yenye iko na full leather, it's very rare, and they'll always be expensive. Sawa. So Subaru Forester ziko fiti. I love Subarus because of their safety. Unapata the eyesight technology, you have autonomous braking, pre-collision monitoring system, blind spot monitoring system, vitu kama hizo. So in terms of tech, safety, Subaru Forester iko sawa kabisa. It will tick all the boxes. So in general, what I would say, if you're looking for a crossover SUV, angalia the basic things: reliability, practicality, fuel economy, and necessity. Do you need it? Yes. Kama utaki, achana tu nayo. Now Foresters inataka watu wenye wamezoea Subaru for so long, they know exactly what they're after, because Subaru Foresters as always was inakuja na CVT with a boxer engine, which some people will say it is problematic, but I've seen so many people use Subarus and they rarely complain. RAV4 pia unapata zingine ziko na CVT, zingine ziko na automatic, but most of the time you get automatic transmission, which is straightforward. In terms of reliability, no issues with RAV4. Kuja kwa Toyota Harrier inatumia CVT transmission, which is very good. I've not had any problems with Toyota Harrier. Of course, every car has its own share of problems, but Toyota Harrier, Toyota RAV4, hizo ni magari yenye haina mashida nyingi. Now Mazda CX-5, Mazda as Max waliamua sisi hatutaki mambo mingi, will give you automatic transmission and manual transmission. Kama upendi mambo ya manual, go for automatic, mchezo kuisha. Okay, now the only problem is that hapo walitucheza kidogo. If you want more features, if you want top trim, you have to go for a diesel. Kama unataka something yenye haitakusumbua, go for a petrol which has features that are not very impressive, but in general the driving dynamics of this car is very, very good. So if I was to rank these cars from number 1 to 4, number 1 I give it to Toyota Harrier because of the practicality, ni gari kazuri, but I'll take the points out because it's a bit lazy. So alafu kuna engine 2 ya 2000cc, the hybrid ones they are not very common, so wezipata. Car number 2 Toyota RAV4. Toyota RAV4 inafanya ikuwe number 2 because it doesn't sell very well in the Kenyan market. Kuna wale wasenya wanaijua vizuri, hao ndio wanaendea RAV4, but ingekuwa ni competition ya gari nyingi zina sell vizuri, ukiangalia everything all round, RAV4 inaweza kuwa number 1, Toyota Harrier number 2. Okay, number 3 of course Mazda CX-5. Mazda CX-5 kitu yenye inachomea Mazda ni mambo ya diesel, the DPF hiyo kidogo ndio inachomea Mazda CV. Otherwise a petrol Mazda is a very good vehicle. Sawa. Car number 4 is Subaru Forester. Subaru Forester has so many impressive features, especially the safety features and the tech in pale. I love how colorful it is. Alafu pia the interior is good, very comfortable seats, but of course you don't get leather. Most of their cars kupata sunroof ni ngumu, and it uses a CVT transmission, so that would be a bit of a problem. So Toyota Harrier takes the crown for today because most people would prefer to buy a Toyota Harrier than a Toyota RAV4. But for other markets, most people would go for a RAV4 than a Toyota Harrier. So number 1 Toyota Harrier, number 2 Toyota RAV4, number 3 Mazda CX-5, and number 4 goes to Subaru Forester. Not because Subaru Forester is bad, but because of a few challenges. Hizi gari zote ni gari yenye unaweza nunua vizuri sana by the way. Okay? Now, kitu yenye natupa nje kwa hesabu ni the 2018 model imekuja na price tag nyingine wazimu sana. It's even expensive than the Mazda CX-5 fully loaded. Mazda CX-5 fully loaded huwezi pata imefika 4 million, maybe 3.5 hapo. But Forester unapata hata na 4 million shillings, especially the Subaru Forester X-Brake unapata na 4.3 million shillings. RAV4 price tag yake huwa inaenda juu sana, but ukiangalia practicality, reliability, ease of use and all that, RAV4 iko sawa kabisa. Toyota Harrier I have no complaints about it. Ni gari safi, mama anaweza endesha, mzae unaweza endesha, anybody can drive it. Mazda CX-5, this one you have to be very specific on what you want. Kama unataka petrol, wewe ni mzee wa kuzunguka tu mtaani polepole bila mambo mingi. Kama wewe ni mtu wa kuingia bichorochoro, kutembea long distance kila siku asubuhi na mchana, chukua diesel, you will enjoy yourself. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one.